Hello and welcome to another Do Not Disturb Dog Walk. Let's put... Oh, D&D's already on. You know why? Because I was at an appointment before this. And I needed it to be on D&D. So that's good. We'll just carry on with that. Hikoikoi Reserve. It's adjacent to Pitaoni Beach. Here's an overflowing rubbish bin for you to look at. There's a frisbee on the ground over there. That's not really surprising because right here is a frisbee golf course. Time of temperature check. Sun's setting any minute. Due to set at 33 minutes past 5, and that's in approximately 20 minutes. But do you know what? Originally, we're going to go to the west end of the beach, and the closer I drove in that direction, the more the sun got closer to the hill. I was practically driving into the shadow of the hills, and I thought, there's not even going to be any sun if we go walking down there. I do still want to show you all the west end of the beach. If you all look up all the Pitaoni beach walks, there's only so much beach that we can possibly cover. I think we've done most of it. Yeah, most of it, except that west end. The west end's a pretty interesting situation at the moment. You'll see when I do go there and make a recording, because there is a lot of construction going on in that area. It's going to be going on for a few years. And that's sort of a staging point for the massive $300 million upgrade they're making to the seawall along State Highway 2 there. Anyway, I wanted to show you this cool place because I kind of like this place. It's kind of a cool place. I love all these little boat sheds. There's a big Fulton Hogan depot here. Fulton Hogan are a roading maintenance company, mostly civil construction. But yeah, these little boat sheds. I think it'd be cool to have one of these, to be honest. There's not really much leeway for spaces to park the bus here, and none of these sheds are big enough to fit a bus inside of. But I've still contemplated. There are a few places you could maybe fit a bus. I reckon in here you could, in this space. Quigley's all about weighing on the bushes at the moment. He's pretty excited about that. We might not get a poop. We might, but we might not, because he's been out a lot today doing that kind of business already. Let's go this way now. Sweet ass. This is a cool little place. Cool little spot. Little tiny boats moored. Let's go down and walk on this. I don't know how my mouth just made that noise. Excuse me. Not a cool, eh, Quigley? Cool place. just follow Quigley's lead, see where he wants to go. I wonder if he'd jump into that water or not. Where are we going, Quigs? Where are we going? Oh, yep, he does want to go out on this pier. You know it's a dead end, eh, bro? I want to sniff all the duck poop. Where are we going now, Quigs? So, I'm celebrating a victory today. I sort of complained, or suggested to my telecommunications provider that we wouldn't mind if we could get high-speed, unlimited internet on our mobile plan. You know, and they called me and they offered a plan that they don't advertise, where it is actually unlimited at full speed. There's still some fair use, policy, you know, and they basically explained that to me as if I happen to use 10 times more data than the average user on this plan would use, then they would reduce it to a lower speed. But then that's also kind of technically impossible. You'd have to be doing something pretty remarkable to pull that off. So just so you know, prior to that, I've been on this 100 gigabyte data cap, full speed for 100 gigabyte, and then it would just, you still get internet, but it's just slow. Like these up to 1 hour YouTube videos that I've been making are about 20 gigabytes a piece, and I have mostly been leaning on the Wi-Fi at work. And that's just causing delays in the uploads. Like, I'd like to just upload them straight away, I tell you. And so I end up just queuing them up in the phone, and then they do go up eventually, like the day after or a couple of days later or whatever. So, so I'm just saying now that doesn't have to be a thing, because I can upload them right away. And in saying that, there's still some videos that I won't publish right away, because they concern our location and therefore our security if we have any stalkers. And you know, I know we're not a hugely popular channel, but we still got to ultimately be careful. So those videos do get loaded. They do get titled in the right number sequence of when they were made. I'm still going to tell you the date in most of the videos. Today's the 26th of April, by the way, guys. You might have seen that before anyway, but I am just saying that they will be published eventually. You're not seeing a lot of Quigley right now because he is doing his business, and he's sort of scrabbling around everywhere in these bushes. But thank you for doing it in the bushes like all the ducks have been doing. That's fine. You just leave it there to live its good life. Best life is the word. It's living its best life. But yeah, if this is your first time watching, thanks for coming along. And I just reiterate the same policies each time. I do my best not to film my dog when he's doing his business. He pees quite a lot, so it's pretty hard to avoid getting him in frame peeing. But especially when he does a poop, I especially increase my efforts to pan away. And that's because we don't want video. You guys don't want to see video of my dog pooping. But pretty much every time we go for a walk, that's something he likes to do. Well, he has to do. So, yeah, we don't share his business. And that's good. I don't show you the poop either. I do have this slogan in mind for you all called "Show Us the Poop," because I'm not going to show you the poop. I don't know, it makes sense to me. You will only see poop in a poop bag. Those times when I'm picking up poop and putting it in a bag and carrying it to a bin kind of thing. Hey, say hello to the swan. It's right here, it's right there. Quigley's not interested. Are you guys interested? I can zoom it in for you. Zoom. There you go. Well, there you go, that's what happens when I tattoo with the watch controls. I accidentally stopped it there. That's unfortunate. As I've complained about in past videos, I'd rather just make a video and an uncut video and upload it straight away, but whenever I do make the mistake of stopping the clip by accident, then I have to go into an editor and attach the clips together, reassemble the project, and then render it again as that app wants to do. And that's just time consuming and arduous and a chore that I don't really want to do if I can avoid it. Most of the time I do avoid it, but not this time. Quigley, we're not going to get the swan. He's not interested in cuddling you or whatever it is that you want to do. You know, not all of these boat sheds are livable, but I tell you, that one is, that one is, that one is, that one is. Maybe they all are, but those ones are definitely, I can see into their houses from here. You know, and then these sheds there, they just look like sheds. And maybe people do spend some time in them, but I doubt people live in them. But how cool. I wouldn't mind one of these little shacks by the water, eh? Be quite cool. Alright, Quigs, we've dawdled here for long enough. Oh. Do you know, I prepared a bag of treats when I was planning for this dog walk earlier today, and I didn't bring it. So that's a shame. Sorry, Quigs, no treats today. What are you doing, Quigley? What is it, boy? What have you found? I love how just spontaneous and impulsive he is. He just goes, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a person's over here. Quigley clued me up to that with his body language. There's definitely a bicycle just appeared here, and is there a person with it? Yep. Huh. Quigley.
Hey.
my dog just freaked out about you.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
That chicken traps my dog.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
Cut bite. Keep going, Quigs. Keep walking. Oh, stop it. Quigley has a, what do you call it? An irrational fear of bicycles. It's the bicycle that freaks him out.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he has an irrational fear of bicycles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my dog's got an irrational fear of all sorts of things. Not bicycles. No. Okay, I'll get out of your way. You're gorgeous, aren't you? So, yeah.
Take care, mate. Oh, there's a poop. It's not my dog's poop. What was kind of embarrassing about that bicycle though was that it had poop on the wheels, and I think it might have been Quigley's because I tried to just leave it in the bushes over here, but that guy put his bike down in those bushes, and he said something about examining a trap over here. Anyway, I hope he's not too upset about the poop on his bike wheels. I can't even be sure if it was Quigley's because he was on that side of the path. Okay, he said checking a trap for his dog? I don't know what that means. Unless I misheard him. In which case, you guys in the comments can let me know what you think he said. If you could hear him. Ugh. Yeah, so this feels like a public place, really, but I guess it's mostly private property with all these buildings being owned by people. Quigley's being a bit frantic. Why did my watch vibrate? You shouldn't be vibrating. Quigley, hide in my... This is just a place to walk, really. There's nothing really exciting to see along this, but it's just a nicely kept trail. And an obviously high security fence. I don't want anyone climbing over this fence. What else are we going to look at? Hey, that's cool. There's a fire hydrant here. I think I've noticed that before. I don't know I don't know how useful it would ever be. But I imagine it probably existed before the fence. I'll show you this from here because it's often parked over there, but I don't. Well, we could go walking there, walk on the golf course maybe, or the neighbourhood on the other side there. But I do want to show you this vehicle that's parked over there. I have to zoom in for you to do that. You see it? It's a bus. It's a little mini bus, a little passenger craft. There it is. And it's a shark. It's got shark teeth. It's got a fiberglass plastic shark body head thing. And anyway, I'll just show you that. Quigley's making it difficult for me to control the camera, and of course last time I was meddling with the watch like this, I accidentally stopped the recording. I'm not being extra careful this time. Yeah, so that bus has history with Auckland City. There's a marine, what do you call it? A marine museum / attraction in Auckland. You can look it up. It's called Kelly Tarleton's. And that bus used to be kind of one of their vehicles for advertising the place and obviously doing shuttle runs, shuttle type pickups from hotels or things like that for group parties who wanted to go and visit Kelly Tarleton's. Alright, I'm not impressed with his behaviour right now. Come on, let's go. Hikoikoi. And anyway, this shark bus has appeared here in Wellington, and it's been purchased by an insurance company, and they've put their insurance company branding on the side of it, but it's still a shark bus. I guess they're talking about, the way they relate the shark symbol to their business is, oh hey, if you happen to get eaten by a shark, because it's life insurance. It's a life insurance company, right? Oh wow. Oh dear. It's not the first time I've seen wrecked, broken down vehicles through this fence, but this one, that's a motorhome. Obviously got involved in a pretty serious collision. That tow truck over there's got its lights on. So it's a steel and tube place, but a tow truck company uses some of the space in the yard, I guess. Storage. For some of the wrecked vehicles that insurance assessors are still waiting to come and look at, kind of thing. Right, so at this point in time, in this area, we're popping out in an industrial area. This is Hotonga Street. Hotonga. Let's see which way the cyclist's going to go. That way. Going that way. Right, so we're going to do some street walking quigs. I've been debating in my mind right now whether to follow the cyclists where they went or whether to go that way. And I'm choosing this way. Well, I guess that, if we rewind into this video a bit, to the bit with the man in the bushes and his bicycle, and me thinking, it'll be fine, Quigley could pee in the bushes, it'll be fine, but, thinking, no one's going to stand on it. But I was wrong. That guy was on his hands and knees in the garden doing whatever it is that he wanted to do, and then I noticed there was poop, which I don't know if it was Quigley's, but it could have been poop stuck to the wheels of his bike, or one of the wheels. Quigley, let's go, bud. No parking. Seems like a perfectly legal place to park though. Look at that. Legal parking? No parking sign. I don't get it. Maybe there's someone who works in this facility who likes to park there and just puts the sign there to scare people off parking in their favourite street spot. You didn't find something to eat, did you, Quigley? What is this place? Industrial. Oh, New Zealand Couriers. You can't go in there, Quigs. Wow. I've certainly had several packages coming in and out of that building myself. Them and New Zealand Post. New Zealand Couriers and New Zealand Post. They're the most likely useful courier companies that I deal with around here. There are others. I don't often get packages through them, but then, it's not my choice which companies get the package and bring it to me. It's the people who send it, right? What does that say? Please leave parcels next door at Baldwin's. If not here. Okay. Number 12. Number 12A. 12 is wedding style. Wedding events hire. Interesting. I've traversed the street a few times. I've driven trucks in and out of here doing deliveries, but I've never really properly walked along it and looked at everything. I guess it's because I'm running video and I want to do some kind of tour guide tourism. Wow, who knew? So many appliances just retired on the street. They're not worth very much, retired appliances. They pay you by the kilo for them at the scrap metal yard, but nobody bothers to do all the work pulling them to pieces and sorting the different metals into different parts. I think they might do a little bit of deconstruction to get high value metals out, like if there's any copper coils and things like that involved. But otherwise, my scrap metal mate reckons, they just go in the shredder feed, and I guess that means they just go into a giant shredder, and everything, the metal and the plastic, all just gets completely smithereensed and then sorted out somehow after that. I don't know how. I'm not an expert. But yeah, it's not worth the time and effort to have humans involved with the deconstruction of the machines. Shredder feed, chuck it in a boat, send it to China. That I might be talking shit. I don't know. Kapai. Sit. Inoho. Kapai. Kuri. Kapai. Okay. Hikoikoi. Woo. Bin's overflowing. I do appreciate that it gets emptied. I know I've put rubbish in there and it was completely empty when I did. It's that bin over there by the toilet block. That one definitely gets emptied, but it also overflows to the max. Sometimes there's big parties here in this field and the field adjacent, and the waste generated is quite phenomenal sometimes. I think, really, the big sports parties and stuff that they have here, and sometimes it's just a bunch of people gathering, like people who normally gather at church, but they've decided to have church in this field for a change, kind of thing. I mean, I don't know where I was going with that train of thought. Quigley's being annoying to me. They I feel like they're kind of thoughtless. They deliberately turn up with lots of catering products that generate a lot of mess. They don't really care. Anyway, that's my thought on that. There are people that care about this beach a lot, and they come almost weekly and do litter picks in big groups of volunteers on the beach. Anyway, we've walked here before on video. You might recognise it from a previous video if you've seen it. Come on, Quigs. Oh, Quigley. I've had it with you just stalling all the time. Just walk, man. Frustrating. I'll have all the dog experts come up on this video one day, giving me all sorts of advice about what to do, how to train my dog and all of that. So I look forward to that, to be honest. I make no claim to being an expert dog owner or anything like that. Quigley. Quigley. Hikoikoi. Hikoikoi. Come on, Quigs. Hikoikoi Reserve, eh? Hey, so I guess that's an opportunity to give you all another Te Reo Māori language lesson, our native language in this country, which, you know, thank goodness the people in this country have sought to preserve it. You know, after a history of suppressing it, and, you know, let's be honest, killing a whole bunch of the natives off in the first place, and then taking their language away from them, etc., etc. It wasn't all bad, I have to say, but our language almost died, and then it's had a revival in society at large. And there's still the negative people out there who think it's dumb, who are, you know, still have racist feelings about it. But they're by far the minority, I think, and that's good. Anyway, back to the Māori language lesson. You might hear in pretty much every video, one of the words that I say to Quigley is hikoi, which means journey, or I guess travelling. We're on a hikoi, you see. We are doing a hikoi journey. And this reserve is called Hikoikoi, which is just basically like saying it twice, I think. But it does. It's not hikoi, although it almost could be. It's Hikoikoi, and it basically just means, to me, as far as I know, and I'm not an expert, but it means journey quickly. Or, like marching. So you can say, Hikoi, we're on a journey, and Hikoikoi means we're on a fast-moving journey. I like that. Just like the word para means mud, and para basically just means double mud. So, in the hyperbole, I guess that means extreme mud. I like that because one of my marae, one of our meeting houses, marae, one of my marae is called Para. Well, the place is called Para. So it makes sense that the marae built on the place is named after the place. That's pretty cool. The other thing that's cool about it is that it's practically up the other end of this island, the North Island of New Zealand. Oh, I'm so looking forward to going for some walkies in more exciting places, more far afield. We're here because we're living here at the moment. I'm contemplating taking Quigley with me on my cross-country trucking mission once a week. Well, I mean, I do the cross-country trucking mission once a week and stay in another city, you see. And I've been contemplating bringing Quigley with me one time. Mostly because next week the repairs begin on our bus, which is good, but it means the bus will be inside of a workshop. And I'll tell you what, it's an engineering workshop, so I don't like walking Quigley across the engineering workshop floor for the safety of his feet. Anyway, I was telling my mum all about this the other night, and she said, just get him some shoes. And I thought, well, that's a simple solution, because I tell you what, and I thanked her for that. I was like, Mum, thanks for suggesting that. That's obviously the easiest solution. Get my dog some shoes. And my solution was going to be that I'll take him with me on the out-of-town cross-country trucking mission this week, and then we don't have to worry about it, because my method for getting him in and out of the bus when it's inside the workshop is to pick him up and carry him. But I don't expect Miss Wild to pick him up and carry him into the bus. And yeah, I guess the solution is to get him some shoes, but I also am quite excited about the idea of after hours, after I finish work, taking Quigley and you all, viewers, on a walk in that other city somewhere. I haven't thought about exactly where, but that city has an abundance of cool places we could go walking, and some of them are pretty close by to my motel, easily. Anyway, that I did just gloss over the news there. Our bus is going back into the workshop, and the purpose of the work in the workshop is to get our bus back onto the road legally. We've been road legal most of the time that we've owned the bus, and this is another stint of no certificate because we need repairs. The first time was a few months because the brakes needed overhauling, and this time it's been about a month, but we've been stalling because it's been the school holidays, and this weekend is a long weekend, sort of, because of the Anzac Day holiday that happened yesterday. Oh, and if you haven't seen it, go back to yesterday's episode, because me and Quigley went to the memorial for the Anzacs at dawn yesterday. I haven't uploaded it yet, but by the time you watch this I probably will have. So yeah, I actually decided to edit that video because it turned out to be close to 2 hours of footage, and I can clip some. I've decided to make some effort to clip some stuff to make it a little bit more succinct for you. Why did the watch vibrate? It's in do not disturb mode. I want to know why I'm getting disturbed. I'll tell you why. It's telling me that I've been exercising. 1.2 kilometres, 1800 steps, 20 minutes. We've been exercising for longer than that, but the watch isn't always accurate. Get in the car. Quigley. There you go, buddy. Thank you. Do you know what? I didn't have no treats. I just remembered there's some in the car. You guys are going to love this. I mean, I know you guys, all you people who love dogs out there, who are fans of ours, are going to love the fact every time I give the dog treats. I try not to have any branded containers in these videos, but this time it just is what it is. It's not sponsored product placement or anything like that. I don't want you to think that it is, but my doggy's going to get some treats, even though he's been naughty. Hey, you want some treats? Sit. Wait. Okay. Good boy. This isn't easy in the car, actually. You're sitting good. That's good. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, you're terrible. Quigley. You looking? Titiro mai. Sit. Oh, you didn't catch that either. Look, I'm absolutely messing this up, guys. You can laugh at me all you like. Okay. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. You're a good boy, Quigley. Alright, that's going to be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I know if you love this channel, you're just going to watch more, aren't you? Because that's what people do on YouTube. They watch heaps. I mean, plenty. That's one of the things that Kiwis say. For some reason, we've replaced the word plenty with heaps. So often, if you're watching Kiwi videos and we say heaps, that's what we mean. Plenty. Lots of. Not heaped things. Like, that's what most people use that word for, right? Around the country, around the world. You're like, give it heaps. Yeah, it means give it a lot. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video there. Sorry I'm so tired and my brain is all fuzzy and working properly and all of that. But yeah, it's been a good time. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.